We're going to talk about Francis Ngannou. I talked about him not that long ago, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and I am forecasting that we will not see Francis defend the heavyweight title again. I don't think that we'll see Francis even fight in the UFC again, which is very disappointing because Francis Ngannou was one of my favorite heavyweights to watch fight. I was excited when he won the belt from Stipe. I was excited that he would get up there and be an active champion. He wanted to fight, seemed like he couldn't get fights. And once he won the belt, it seemed like he didn't have any interest in even stepping in the ring anymore. He wanted to argue about money, fighter pay, who he fights, when he fights, all of these things leading up to this right here. Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou. So Tyson Fury's reached out to him and said that he wants to fight him. And on Saturday, he brought him into the ring after his victory over Dylan White and said that he is going to fight Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou came out today and said that he will not renew his UFC contract if there is not a clause that allows him to fight Tyson Fury in a boxing match. Basically saying he's not going to defend the title, which he does not have to do. He can wait it out the remainder of the year, not step back into the octagon, relinquish the belt, and move on. And I don't know why the UFC would want to keep him after that. What's the point? He wants a clause in there so that he can go fight Tyson Fury, not because he thinks he's better than Tyson, because he thinks he can beat him, just because he knows that he will eventually get paid a pretty large sum of money for doing so. He's going to follow that McGregor path. But the thing about being someone like McGregor is McGregor still wants to come back and fight in the UFC. He wanted to fight the whole time. Even with $100 million, he still wants to come fight, or 500 million, or however many millions of dollars Conor McGregor has earned. He still wants to get in the ring and fight. Francis, I get it. He came from nothing and he fought his way here, literally fought his way here. I feel like he's not going to be remembered as a UFC champion that we'd expected to be, right? I don't know how else to word that. When they win the belt, we want them to be held with esteem. We want it to be like it's supposed to be the top of the top. The UFC, once you make it to the UFC, once you make it to champ, there's no greater accolade in mixed martial arts than a UFC Ultimate Fighting Champion. I just don't think that this does it any justice. I think that it makes it takes a little bit of the esteem away from the guys who are still out there fighting 2, 3, some of them 4 times a year. And where do we go from here? Do we get John Jones versus Stipe? Honestly, could care less to see John Jones fight again. I do like Stipe, but he's getting a little bit old. And his last fight, even with Francis, was he didn't look that fresh in there. I think we're gonna get the new guys in there. We're gonna get the Curtis Blades. We're gonna see the Derek Lewises. We're gonna see these guys come up. Maybe even Bam Bam come up and get a shot and let them wear that belt proud. I just don't think Ngannou is the guy to carry it anymore. And that sucks because I did like watching Francis fight. He is a big, tough son of a bitch. But it's disappointing. As a fight fan, it's disappointing. I get it. You have your disagreements over money. Have the disagreements, after you defend your belt a few times. You come back and you make it seem worth it. And I get it. It wasn't an easy task to get there. You had to go through a lot of people to get where you're at. But you're just going to give up over some money. It's not like they don't get paid. Let's make that very clear. Boxers get paid a crazy amount of money, but UFC fighters still make decent change. I mean, what's he going to get paid? Probably $1 million, close to $1 million guaranteed money to step into the ring and fight somebody else again. It's a good chunk of money for a lot of people. I don't know, man. It's disappointing. I wanted to stop and talk about it because this is it's just sad that might be the last time we see the Predator in the octagon, and he's going to go out, to face Fury, which doesn't make me like, what's he's going to get beat. Tyson Fury in a boxing match will beat the brakes off of Francis Ngannou, hands down. You better get Mike Tyson in there to train your ass. You're going to get embarrassed. And then you're going to come crawling back. And I hope the UFC just doesn't want anything to do with him. And Lord knows he gets stomped in Bellator. I honestly think the Bellator heavyweight division is superior to the UFC heavyweight division. Just my thoughts on it. But let me know what you think. Leave me some comments, like, subscribe to the channel. Check out the merch and the links below. See you guys later.